far back from their monitors right now.
Oh, they are. Oh my god.
Blowing Zeros is like,
wow.
Is like has 3 feet in between their monitors.
Yeah,
they're sitting back ready to go.
Usually it's personal preference. You see like dominoes, one person close, one person back, right?
Great Lancer crosses, Blowing Zeros, great smokes out. Rayzilla has no chance to get that cross out. Rosado gets one. We're going to switch over to Donatello right now on Queen Neff's account.
Is that Rosado on the 1v? No, it's not Rosado on the 1v1. Rosado took out one at flat. Nice job by Rosado recognizing that the Conic team was running a wide strat. So hey, let me push this 1v and the guy alone on flat and take him out. On the flip side, I will say that the mistake on whoever, I'm not sure who passed, who died, who died. Gears of War is very sentimental now. Every round.
It is on gridlock.
But you do need to back out there. If you're running a, yeah, you're right. If you're running a wide strat, you do need to back out if you're playing that flat spot and just stay alive. So getting taken out there, maybe it's the land jitters, but Affliction goes up 1-0 right now. Let's look at the overhead map when we start here and see if they're going to run another 3-1. Ink round, so you might see a 2-2 potentially, but most likely not with these.
You are going to see a 2-2.
Yes, you are.
Blowing Zeros is on the other side. They're cog this round. They're going to be throwing in the nades. Blowing Zeros has it right now. Great pickup by him. Desolator has the long shot. We're going to switch over to him. Ooh, misses the headshot just barely. That's Creed right now. Pushing up on him. Missing X Anthony. Rosado gets a double. Anthony getting one. He's in a bad spot right now.
And I'm going to say Rosado is the one to watch. We were talking about him all day yesterday. We've missed a couple of his big plays here. So you better guarantee we're going to be hopping on board here with him throughout the rest of this checkout as he is going off right now. Let's take a look at the stats in a second. 4 or 5 kills already, and it's round 2.
Yeah, he's doing good.
6 kills in 2 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. There were 2 kills in the entire match he has not gotten.
He's doing a great job.
He's known as a great player online as well.
Yeah, he holds it together, and Donatello usually doing the same thing. We're on Rosado right now. We're going to watch and see how this is going. He is going to be in second spawn. He's coming out. He's going to try to get that smoke really far back in the alley. He's going to get it. He's going to try to push up on flat right now. It looks like Dread was able to get Incense, so Rosado's not going to be able to push up. He's trying to move up. The Incense out. Rosado is full red, trying to hold it together. He's going to get dropped down, and he's going to get picked up, though. Dread's pushing in, little too aggressive. Great Lancer cross there by Affliction. Demi Falcon getting a double.
2v2 here. These are the rounds I live for right now. 2 versus 1. Oh, now
Demi
it's time
holding
for the
it together.
Brazil is going to get down 1. Is he down, though? Is he going to get this? He does get a kill. He was going to misroll. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And he's misrolling again. If he pulls this off, that would be absolutely nuts. Smart job by Brazil. They're backing out and getting his health back. He really escaped a tight one there. He got very lucky that he survived.
He did. He actually rolled when he should have taken cover, and that's always something that happens when covering your always as accurate as you want it to be, and sometimes unless you're playing alternate, and then you don't have that issue. But if you roll taking cover, that is just a free body.
Yeah, it usually is. What's interesting about that is there's a lot of talk about whether or not this should be the case. But in Gears 3, in Gears 1, Gears 2, anytime you rolled, you misrolled, you made the mistake, you were punished. You were almost killed right away. In Gears 3, the animation is so fast out of the roll that sometimes you can actually flip away, which we saw right there, because it's almost like on your screen you're actually going to be moving faster than it actually shows on the other person's screen. Is what it feels like sometimes. So.
And it's going to go down to the last 10 seconds. I don't believe either of these people are going to push here. There's not a lot of cover. There's not a lot of advantage of pushing this.
I'm going to say, yeah, I agree with that. Brazil is lucky to have drawn this round out. You know, they should have lost it. They're up 2-0. No reason to push that, especially because he was missing a couple shots and a couple rolls there. So if he's not necessarily feeling himself, not a good idea to push a 1 versus 1 against a Lancer.
No, especially not Blowing Zeros. He's a very confident player in that he's good on support roles, and we're going to see how that works out.
Shout out to Captain Doku and Shadows in the chat. I see you guys in there holding it down.
Going to see Rosado. He's actually going to switch it up with Rayzilla. They're going to go 2 grenades. Look at the overhead. 3 grenades, actually. They're baiting it out. They have an extra Lancer cross sitting in the back pocket. Rosado's going to try to push up and get grenades. Great Lancer crosses. He's going to pick it up. Good pick up on the wall. He's got it out. Shooting that shotgun over cover. Going to see what he decides to do here. Blowing Zeros trying to get... They're playing the pop shot battle on cover right now. Little game of peekaboo. Rosado's getting crossed out, and he's going to get... They're calling it out. They're down.
Oh, Rosado wanted to go for the revive, but his teammate was not crawling towards him. I think he'll tap up here. 2 members of the COG team, or the Locust team down, and they're actually going to be able to slip out. Rosado still has 2 grenades in his pocket. Keep that in mind here. And I like the fact that he's being very smart with them. Most people just panic. They take them out. They use them right away.
Try to double pitch, get an easy explosion kill. And as you can see, that you have Creed on the far side, just holding that right hand, making sure that they're not able to push up. Rosado's trying to be a little bit more aggressive as he has those frag grenades in hand. You can see the setup. And it looks like Tucked In is a little bit out of position. Gets that first nade kill on Dread. Oh, and it looks like Blowing Zeros is going to get caught out here. Getting down right there. Great play by Rosado. making sure to show him what is up.
Rosado playing very, very methodical right now. Not exactly the flashiest player at the moment. He can be flashy, but he's doing everything he needs to do. Lancer, pistol, nades, making plays. Holding those nades has obviously worked out well.
Oh, and Anthony got a headshot.
Let's hop on board with Anthony. Does that long shot.
They know that one's down. You can hear them calling out. Demi's going to be pushing up.
Great job by Demi Falcon. Yeah, great job with the pistol right there that downed Rosado on plat, but not able to take advantage of it.
Yep. And they're sitting there holding up, and they're playing exactly how they should. I think that Affliction can push Anthony here. I mean, he has a long shot. There's only one other player on him. They can 3-man stack, but they're splitting up. And actually, someone is going very wide. It looks like Demi is way over on the far side of the map. They are completely split, as you can see on the overhead map. They're going to try to get back to each other. I don't know if that was the smartest push by Demi rotating around that far.
I think Demi maybe thought he could sneak it without the dead player of the Locust team seeing him. But of course, when someone is dead, you do have the advantage of that player now calling out and talking for your team with the feature of Ghost Cam in Gears of War 3. A lot of discussion about whether or not this should exist in competitive play. Obviously, games like Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, etc., you cannot. Ooh, barely missing head there. That would have been a game changer.
And watching this, they see the one. They know what you have to do. In this situation, you have to push your advantage. They've got Creed out of position. He's running. They rotated around. They got out of home electronics, which is good for them. Gives them an option. Gets a good shot down. Hits a good body there. Trying to get it going. Demi Falcon, he's full red right now. He's going to get dropped. Rosado in a great cross. And it looks like Creed's going to get picked up. And it's a 4v1 situation, and it's all on the shoulders right now of Anthony.
Yeah, I gotta say that's the best way you can play that 2v3. You know, Anthony got a body shot. Demi heard the call out. He went for the down. Very unfortunate. He got flanked at the same time. Not much you can do there. These are tough to clutch. We've seen quite a few 2v3 clutches.
Oh, Anthony with a great headshot on Creed. I did not even think he was going to pull that off. Great reaction off the cover. We're going to see if he can hold this out. Rosado's actually going to down him out, but great play by Anthony, at least getting one for his team.
Here we go, 3-0 right now for Affliction. Rosado, oh my goodness, 11 kills, 7 downs. He dropped an 11 bomb right now in 3 rounds. Once again, now only 4 kills that he has not gotten for his team in this match. And let's stay on board with Rosado, who's really feeling it, guys. If you guys want to learn how to be better at Gears of War, watch players like these who just do everything right. They're great at everything, not just amazing at one thing.
Yep, and he's trying to pick out the nades. Dread did again, get those incense. Good job by him. He's going to use the first one. Good job. He's zoned Rosado out. Rosado is not able to push in there. It looks like there's a down in the back lane. It looks like Demi Falcon's going to pick it up. Donatello is out of the match. We're going to see how this is going to be turning out. Creed tried to rotate around, blowing zeros, and Dread doing a good job of getting that Lancer cross. Watching as Anthony has the Digger, and we're going to be switching over back to Rayzilla, seeing how he's going to handle this 4v2 situation. They're up a couple rounds, and they have a huge advantage. I don't think, they won't probably mind losing this round, but I don't think they definitely want to. Great Digger there by Anthony.
Yeah, you know, losing this round, obviously, not going to look good for the 1 versus 4 clutch, but 3-1 victory is obviously a great spot to be in. I'm sure they're still feeling confident in the round of 6 here, and that's the Digger coming up. That is it. So Tucked In takes a round. They show some life here on checkout. Keep in mind, guys, Tucked In is up 1-0 in the series. To my surprise, I would have predicted maybe a 3-1 victory in favor of Affliction, which can still happen here.
And it's kind of hard to say. You don't know how teams are going to show up, and especially if they gain a little bit of momentum from those loser brackets. They're confident in their gameplay. They're going to be pushing hard. You can see the cross by Rosado right now on that flat side. You can see that there are 3 accurate nades. So they're going to let Anthony have snipe again. He did hit one in the last round. Great Lancer crosses there. Rosado's trying to push up. Thinks he has the advantage. Stunned up right now. Locked up. Nades short. Locked into those baskets. Didn't get it all the way into the alley.
So people keep saying Kobe all weekend. That was actually Kobe.
Yeah.
3 points right
in the basket. Yeah. Good job by them. Watching as we're looking at the overhead map, and it's really pretty much a 50-50 on map control right now. I think the advantage does go over to Affliction here just because they have high side on plat, but Anthony does have the snipe. So
keep in mind those nades are the spawn timer on those nades is ticking. So the nades will be up soon, and that will play a huge factor in the way this round plays out. But we have the classic checkout stalemate of one team controlling flat, the other team controlling, well, the rest of the map.
Yeah, and really this is so hard to push. Checkout is not
locked out. That's the ghost cam angle.
Yeah, you can't get in there, and even if you want to push, there's so many angles that you can cross from on all of the map. And as we're seeing, we'll sit back here on this ghost cam so you guys can see all of Affliction is up. All of blowing zeros is up. They're just waiting on grenades so they have the ability to push. We're going to check out the overhead map. They are doing pretty much what they should be doing. They've got one on pharmacy side and one on far side on home goods. Just trying to get the crosses and seeing if someone's going to pressure out so they can get that cross out.
Yep. And I'm wondering here if they still have one more grenade in their pocket. I'm not sure who it was that threw that grenade, but I only saw one grenade go off. So knowing Rosado likes to hold those grenades, obviously it's not him. He just traded out that ink. I'm wondering if they do have one grenade left. That could also play a huge difference in baiting the Cog team to push. Oh, hey, surprise, we have a nade in our hand. So,
yep, and then ink's going out. They're locking. They're making sure they can't push that right side off the grenades. Blowing Zeros is inside of the grenades, and it looks like they're rotating.
I like this.
Making the call.
Yeah, I respect a nice push, a confident push right here from Affliction. Let's see if they can do anything.
They have good angles right now, but they look like they're going to get down, and it looks like, I believe, that's Creed that got down. Yep, and Blowing Zeros has grenades. Nades in the pocket. Oh, he's good. Ooh, got Rosado.
I have never seen that in a while. I haven't seen someone sit on flat and survive a nade kill like that.
It was too far back, but it was a good job by Dread. That nade falls out.
Wow.
Creed is here. He's going to get down. Good job by Blowing Zeros collecting it. Dread is going to roll around the cover. Great job by Blowing Zeros with the pick up there. They're trading kills off. Razilla is going to get taken out by Demi Falcon. Or take out Demi Falcon. Anthony's over there with the snipe trying to get a shot. Oh, great shot over there on Donatello. Holding it together, trying to get the support fire.
Oh my goodness, he almost got the double. And here we go, Anthony's about to go in right now. He needs to go huge with the 1v. Razilla does a good job of backing out here. And Anthony's showing some flash right there with the sniper, but unfortunately it's not going to pay off. Ladies and gentlemen, Affliction on the board with the map here on checkout, map 2.
Anthony showing is a threat on that snipe. I did not think that. I did not expect
that thing.
I did not expect that one from there.
Yeah, out of nowhere. This whole map, he's gotten a couple of this whole map. He's playing very well. Shout out to Anthony, strong power weapon and pistol players.
In that map, it allowed them to push hills, and like you'd have 3 people sitting in it, someone holding up on Digger, and just arcing it in, picking up like quad kills. It was really impressive. And we're going to see how this opens up. Blowing Zeros is going to be pushing up and trying to gain Torpo control. They're actually going to split up 2-2. Opening part of the map, Blowing Zeros doing a good job here. You don't want to always capture the hill. You want to try to gain map control before you try to get points.
So we're getting in a very tough situation. Let's hop over to the fight at Torpo, because that's actually where the main action is usually at. This map is a constant battle for torque control. That is such a central point in terms of controlling blue, controlling Tiki, controlling the ramp, and controlling that bow hill. Shout out to Ice Wolf Pack. I appreciate the shout out, ma'am, and the kind words. I got some people in stream that also say they like Drydock as well. So here you go, guys. You guys like it. You guys get it. King of the Hill on Drydock, one of the most tactical King of the Hill maps that we play in competitive Gears of War. Let's see what's about. Anthony needs to make a play. Actually, he does not need to make a play. His team's in complete control. They did spawn at Torpo. They got that lucky torque spawn.
And Anthony actually got that kill on Rosado, which was a nice play by him, holding it together. Rosado actually got stunned by a nade from his team, I think. And it caused a little bit of a situation for him. Not bad, and everybody spawned on banner. There's going to be a horde coming in. Anthony gets a good body on Donatello here, holding up that side, waiting to see what happens. He can push this. Rezilla is looking the other way. Desolator's holding the back. He's going to back off.
Smart job by Anthony, guys. Any Gears of War players, if someone is ever holding that back pipe on the one shot, it is literally, I will never try and push that. It is literally impossible because they can dodge smokes, they can stay alive. So when there's Desolator doing a great job back there with the cross, and it's almost impossible to push. He's nearly invincible.
Yep, and there's no points captured on this hill. Like I said, they're vying for map control right now, trying to gain an advantage. You know, Blowing Zeros is over here with the meat shield. Dread taking out Desolator over on blue box spawn, watching his demis on the far side of the map. He's playing anchor right now, which is something that they have in Call of Duty, but he's anchoring the spawn on Torque so that his team doesn't get a bad spawn.
Yeah, I like that call out right there. As you know, I think teams do things without actually recognizing there's a term to it or there's an actual process behind it. But no, anchor on Drydock King of the Hill is so important on that boat. Make sure you keep control of that. At any moment, someone can slip and sneak up those ramps.
And there's a lot of people coming in for Demi right now. He's still alive. The smoke's keeping him up. He's going to push up on Rosado. He's full red. He's going to go down. Blowing Zero's coming over with the support play. It looks like the Mantel's going to come in. Double Mantle there. Rosado getting a good double kill.
That's Rosado, ladies and gentlemen. Nice shot. He actually baited the revive to purposely go for that double mantle right there. Rosado playing very well, guys. A lot of the competitive players know Rosado as an online GB player. He's been playing for a very, very long time. Great online, and that has transitioned the LAN so well Rosado has been playing very well all of that. I haven't seen him miss a beat.
No, I haven't, and I think Donatello got downed, and actually Rosado's taking out that timeout spawn. For people who aren't aware of that, there is a cyclical spawning system. It's a wave spawn, is a better way to say it. In Gears of War, it's about 15 seconds. Usually you can time a player out to have a very long respawn and gain your team an advantage, especially in capping the hills. In King of the Hill, it is a huge advantage.
And so you guys do know the original logic behind that is interesting to share. There's been a couple rodcasts and things where they talked about why King of the Hill bunch the way they are. The original logic from Epic was that Gears of War, it's so team-based and team-oriented that we want everyone to spawn together. So players don't feel like, oh, I spawned by myself and I'm going to die. That was the original logic. Obviously, there's a lot of arguments both ways.
Going Zero's getting a good pickup on Razilla. Creed's trying to hold this off, trying to get the Lancer Cross out. Anthony getting a good headshot on Donatello on the far side of the map. He's hurt. Blowing Zeros pushes in. That disrespect. Naughty. He wants that hill. He's going to show his team up. Anthony's in a bad spot here, getting that Lancer cross from behind, or pistol cross from behind.
Hold that off. Blowing Zeros with the crisp up A. Everyone that plays Gears of War knows that's one of the best feelings in the game to get the nice up A chunk. But I gotta say, Desolator is holding his ground. It's not actually Desolator, but fake Desolator. Creed was holding his ground very, very well in that corner there.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job by this. We're watching Ray trying to get in to push this. He is full red. He looks like he's still alive, somehow holding it on. He's going to get taken out by Blowing Zeros there. Oh, but great play there.
Wow, great push. That actually came out of nowhere. And look at the Locust team's actually going to take that over. It's very rare that you see that 15 seconds left. The rest of the Cog team's actually going to sacrifice the rest of this hill, and they're predicting, if you look at the overhead map, they're predicting a Tiki hill, setting up with a strong Tiki set up here, and that, they are correct. There we go. Like I said, most teams can't predict where the hills are going to be going in this game.
And Anthony's over here and taking out. We're taking the wide ghost cam, as you guys can see. The Locust did spawn on back spawn. We're going to try to rotate over there and get what's going on. It looks like Anthony, Demi Falcon, and Blowing Zeros are all in there. Smokes are going out. Great cross there by Anthony, holding that hill down. He's going to get crossed out from the side from Desolator, and they're going to end up, Locusts are going to end up taking this hill. That was a little bit of a misplay by Blowing Zeros there, or from Tucked In. They could have actually had control of that hill, but they pushed out too far. Now they have to kind of like got sieged in and have to counter siege.
Brazil on the flank here. I don't know if they know he's there. Top and board with Brazil again. He's going to be a big playmaker here. There you go. He picks up one. Gonna grab that knee shield. Nice job by Razell. He's able to sneak out of Bull Tack and actually flank around. We kind of missed that flank, but you guys know the rest of the story. He got the kill, and now they are in complete control of Locust Squad. Let's take a look. Now that they're getting time, the hill was just, the point total was just 40 to 24. Press the back button real quick.
Oh, back button.
This is 5 minutes into the game, and the highest score was about 30 or 40 at 5 minutes into the game. Now they're obviously getting some time here, but that goes to show not a lot of hill time being grabbed. It's been just a brawl as teams are really, really, really struggling to get control. But finally, Affliction's able to control this entire Tiki Hill. They're going to put some good, valuable time on the board.
And there's only one King of the Hill map in every map set, so it's always good. This is a good way if you're down a little bit of momentum, you can gain some going into the next map. It's going to rotate over. We're going to see where exactly it's going to be next. It should be going over to Blue Box.
Oh, I'm not familiar with the shotgun right there. I would like to see some pistol support for his teammate. That's actually going to work out nicely.
Oh, it's actually going up. It's going up the torque right now.
The Hills is going bow, but guess what? 4 versus 3 in favor of Affliction. So this is Affliction's opportunity to push, and they are going to take advantage of that. They're probably calling, we have a 4v3, we have numbers, we got to do this. Demi's going to miss an important bow right there, and not sure who's a Queen F.
Queen F is Donatello.
Tello's going to take out one.
Going up. Oh, good cross there. Demi pulling out his pistol, holding it off, and I think Dread got the flank. It looks like Donatello's inside the hill. Good job by Tucked In right there, holding it together, not losing their main, and it looks like Rosado's going in. He's going to get down. Great job by there at Tucked In. Anthony with a good Lancer cross, holding that hill together.
Yeah, just when you thought they were going to lose complete control of that hill, Tucked In is actually able to tuck themselves into that torque bow.
Demi actually holding that off again, playing that anchor roll right now, just trying to hold it off. Got a grip. Instead of pulling it, had Torque Bow pulled out his pistol just to do as much damage as he could, get that cross down. And as we see, they're going to be pushing across this bridge, and it is just Demi Falcon sitting in there all by his lonesome. And they're actually going to give up the rest of this hill. 18 seconds left until the hill has not gone blue yet. So I think I haven't been paying too much attention to the algorithms. Obviously, it's more important when you're playing. But I think everyone in the game knows right now the hill's going to be going blue. And the players are there, they're set up, and this is a very hard hill to push. There's not, you have to utilize your smokes if you're trying to push it out. And Razell is going to go down on the far side of the map. Great job by them, but they actually downed Anthony as well, so they're going to trade kills.
1-for-1 split right there. Demi's actually way back in the one shot. Not sure if I agree with this. I think it's Rosado's going to run right past him and flank. Yes, he does. And now they actually are going to lose blue control. And look who's there. All 3 members of Affliction able to take control of blue, and that is so hard to do. 1 nade in a hill, not going to connect.
Good job to actually push him out to the anti-cap. Demi with a good Lancer there. Blowing Zeros to push him in. He's going to get Lancer down right now. Oh, he's actually up. It was actually Dread that got taken out. Anthony goes in. They're good. Those guys are standing right next to each other. Meat shield on Creed. Lots of shotgun battles going on in this doorway. Not sure how he's going to come out on top. Ray with another shotgun kill. Blowing Zeros picks up 1. Demi. And there's just, wow.
Tucked in. And that was actually Blowing Zeros that came in and went huge right there. He is the difference maker right now in this King of the Hill game. Because, guys, look at the score. If they lose control of that hill, you see with 70 seconds left in the hill, you see on 170 to 80 lead right there. And now it's going to be actually the opposite. It's going to be about 130 to 108 when it's all said and done, maybe about 150.
Yeah, and they're going to cut down really hard. Like I said, this hill is really hard to, if you don't get the initial setup, it's really hard to go and push this hill, just because it's not a lot of cover opportunities, so you can get this great cross through the middle of the map. And I think Rayzilla is going to get timed out here.
And there you go, yeah, exactly. Now we see him shift the momentum here as Tucked In is actually controlling the game. That's the one thing in Gears of War, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer in King of the Hill. Which might not be the best for competitive play, right? That's kind of some of the concerns with King of the Advantage, that they're timing people out, they're getting map control, and they need to hold Bow. Bow is so critical right now. Is this next hill, I believe, I don't think it's on bottom red yet.
No, it's going to be down red. On that far side pallet.
Yeah, bottom red over there.
You got Rosado and fighting Anthony right now. He's going to get him down.
Oh no, Rosado's full red. He needs to hit the head. And no, they're going to get up. That's a huge, huge play right there for Affliction. And I think it's going to be Demi that's going to go down on the ramp. And he spawned one shot behind Blowing Zeros. Super unfortunate right there for him.
He caught a bad spawn. Whole team behind him. Lots of Lancer crosses. They actually have top side control. But no one has actually gone inside the hill, which is not the worst situation for Tucked In. But it is only a matter of time before their whole team turns on it right now.
One thing I like about this hill, it does seem to be vulnerable to getting crossed, so it's very hard to cap that hill without going down or maybe getting a kill. My team kind of had a mentality that no matter what, when they're capping the hill, that needs to be our one kill that gives us a 4v3 advantage, which thus gives us an opportunity to push, but it's actually not going to be the case here.
Blowing Zeros with those advantage grenades. Good job, gets Desolator. He's actually going to get in. Anthony's right behind him. They're going to get the break, and they're going to be working together, trying to get the Lancer crosses, trading off damage to actually cap the hill.
Let's see, is there someone at one shot crossing them up? Yes, there is. Someone at one shot going to be doing so much damage to them. Rayzill's going to go down. That's huge.
And Anthony holding it together, just a little alcove on the cover. Not a lot of cover, but he's just out of that angle
cross right there. And look at that. That's Gears of War, guys. Turning around. He's taking under so much pressure, but he's going to turn. He's going to cross for his teammate up at one shot, guys. Once again, Gears of War players, take notes, guys, because that's how you got to play the game. You have to have your head on a swivel. You need to be helping wherever help is needed at all times. And I think, in my opinion, that is what differentiates a great player from a kind of an average player.
They've got great communication. That's the thing, that these guys are all on land. They're all headsetted up. They all can hear each other, and they're making plays. And whenever your team captain's making call-outs or whoever's doing your shot calling for your team, you usually know that the call is there for a reason, and you need to support it. And it looks like we're going up on mid-bridge.
Good call. Here we go, guys. We're going to see a last mid-bridge hill. I always love when it gets to this hill because it is absolutely chaotic.
And you see Blowing Zeros down there. He's prioritizing nade control over anything because it's allowing them to push.
Yeah, very good point right there. But he's in keep in mind, because of the grates, he's actually in a scary spot as he get crossed up. Looks like they're not going to have to do so, as he's going to get rid of some active line so he stay alive.
And Dummy's all the season down there. He's moving around, not going to be able to get killed. That was a short nade, smoking out their own team.
No, this one's at one shot.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
To give some breathing room for Blowing Zeros on mid. Here we go. We're seeing push on mid. Let's check out the fight on mid. Demi's going to be fighting an important one here. He's going to pick off one. He's also going to get the cap for a few seconds. And Dread's communication is on point. I got to say, I'm a big fan of Dread. Very nice guy.
You can listen to him. We can actually hear him
call it.
He's right behind us. He's calling it out. He knows where it is. Blowing Zeros is actually down on mid-bridge. They're slowly capping this hill. This hill is usually the hill. Anytime it's in the middle of the map, it's like the Slayer hill. Everybody is bum rushing it, trying to get in break points. It's not bad that they need to. It's actually a really good break there. They didn't need to cap it. They just needed to stop the points from counting down again, because it's going to rotate again.
Dread's actually still communicating. I'm not sure if you guys can hear him in the street behind us, but on point communication. Oh, we see a big push on mid-bridge here. Let's check out that fight on mid.
Over
there we go.
Demi
Demi's going to go down by the mantle. sorry, Queen Meth, a.k.a. Donatello's going to go down by the mantle, and Demi's going to be able to cap that hill.
Great job by him utilizing that, getting in that position to actually still cap the hill and get points for his team.
14 seconds left. Guess where the next hill's going? It's a race. It's always a foot race to get down to nades. Whoever can get there first can really control the map. And it might have been an advantage to actually die right there, but no. It is Affliction that's there with nades, and he's throwing some Martyr nades. He's going to pick up one. He's calling full red. He needs that kill here, and ladies and gentlemen, it's going down to the wire. 188 to 167. Razil was full red, but for some reason, I'm not sure who it was, it's Anthony did not decide to cross him. And now it is Affliction with the comeback. They were down by about 50 points. Anthony's going to pick up a kill of his own. And this last nade hill is so hard to push. It's almost impossible if you have control. Anthony's going to get down here, and Dread's going to push it all up to Dread, literally.
But Dread got the break, which was a good play by him. He's actually in a 2v1 situation right now. He's trying to fight it out.
Yep. Sometimes it's not even worth it for that break. A lot of players in King of the Hill, they just run straight for the break. They die. Guess what? Value your life, ladies and gentlemen. He needed to either get some kills or stay alive there, and he's going to get taken out. That is not to say he has not been playing great all map. And here we go, Affliction. This is heartbreaking for Tucked In as they were dominating the map and had complete control. Brazil's not going to get stunned by that smoke. No one is. It's so hard to push that.
Demi get one!
Demi making a huge play right now. Razil is taken out. Anthony's going to team kill him to avoid the break. But here we go, Dread versus Razil in an epic 1 versus 1 kind of like Sparta match right here. Dread needs to hit this last shot. He has him so weak. And Dread is just staying alive at the tip of his toes.
He's dodging every one of these shots. Ray hits the last shot. Good hard shot by him.
We're going to go for a quick cap, and this might be it. Demi's going to pick up a kill on Rosado. All 3 members of Affliction here. They need smoke grenades. No, Blowing Zero, I feel so bad. He has no smoke. He can't push.
Oh, but they got a break again. Someone's in the hill.
Someone sneaked around.
Someone stuck around the back side. Demi Falcon's pushing in. He's trying to get it. He's holding out.
That is
17 seconds. Yeah.
Affliction is going to come on top. Unless Red can do something that really has to hop up. It's not going to happen. And Affliction with the comeback. Hats off to Affliction for pulling that off, but you got to feel sorry for Tucked In because it is almost unbreakable, that last hill. Whoever gets down there first, it really is a foot race.
And you know, Blowing Zeros was the one that was down there for most of the map, and he rotated up. I don't know.
Thank you, man.
There we go. Dread in the middle. He's going to be doing it. We're going to rotate over. We're going to be signing Donatello push in, seeing how he hits the shots. Blowing gets Demi Falcon, gets a good headshot there. Blowing Zeros trades up with Desolator. Headshots are traded. Blowing Zeros getting good double kill. Going to try to get over to him.
And Blowing Zeros going off right now with a huge double. He's going to pick up the triple. Blowing Zero single-handedly, I'm going to say, Waldo won that round for his team. He is going off right now, and he is not giving credit ever as being a great individual player. People talk about Affliction being great individual players, but Blowing Zero's all match has been going off.
And good job by him. He actually dodged around the front pillar and cover and actually was able to hit that shot. So good rotation by him inside that fight. Really impressive. You know, you don't sometimes, you know, it's the time to come in and land. This is do or die for Blowing Tucked In. They have to come and, you know, show up here, send it to map 3, or, well, win the 3rd map, but they have to send it out to map 5. Blowing Zeros is going to be in front spawn right now, going down. They're going to be running the mirrored strat. They're going to be running a 3-1. Blowing Zeros getting the active reload on his shotgun, going to be pushing Donatello. Disrespecting push, coming in with the flank. Great shot on. Oh, wow. The 1 shot down.
I thought he was going to pull that off right there.
Yeah.
It looked like he was clean. It looked like it was going to connect, but instead Affliction's going to come out on top in that fight. And that was one of those fights that the small, honestly, a millisecond can make a difference in what happens.
It looked like there was another shotgun that got him from the back, comboed from the shotgun from Donatello, got him on that down. So kind of taking the momentum back. 1-1 to that. Good job by Affliction actually holding that together.
So we're tied 1-1 here on Oldtown. Blowing Zeros is going to spawn backwards, kind of. A little bit of a misroll.
Yep.
Here we go. It's going to overhead maps. Let's see what we're going to see here. And we're going to see a digger strat from, I think it is Tucked In.
Yeah, Tucked In is going to run this. They're going to run really wide. This is a 1-2-1. They're going to run a wide start. They're going to give up snipe control, but they're also going to be picking up digger, which means that they're allowed to push. Now, if the map rotates the wrong way, they're going to have a hard time. That is, I believe, Creed on snipe. We're going to rotate over and see if he can connect with the shots. Oh, Dread with a good grenade, forcing him out. He's full red. He's going to try to get high side control, and it looks like Blowing Zeros finally picks up that digger.
Solid grenade there from Dread, but I would have liked to see more of a cutoff. You know that guy's going to go something one way. If you cut him off to the left, that forces him literally to be stuck in no man's land where he's going to get Lancer down, and that's your opportunity to push. But obviously, you can never predict what to do or what the players are going to do with those frags. You're really going to have to guess sometimes.
Yep, and he's doing a good thing. He actually went and picked up another smoke. Usually, those are out on the map. Always having another one allows them to push. They are kind of running the backwards mirror of a strat, looking at it. You know, you've got It looks like Tucked In is going to be pushing here. Dread getting hit with a snipe. He is full red. He's going to get dropped. Rayzilla doing a great job. Rayzilla picks up one. Demi Falcon was pushing in and actually got taken out by Rosado. Rosado holding it up for his team with Ray, making sure that they're not able to push through that snipe. It was a little too aggressive pushing up there, even with smokes. You had Creed on the high side with a long shot, and that damage pretty much puts you almost in a 4-point, even if it doesn't take off your head.
Oh, nice body shot on Blowing Zeros there. Let's hop on board with the Locust team, back against the walls. They need to do something. Anthony with his pistol. Once again, guys, Nasty said it himself. Lancer pistol, best way to clutch in 2v3 situations. And shotgun's gonna be out here for Anthony. He's gonna get a good shot into Rosado. He's gonna be a little down, and yes, he does. They trade downs, and unfortunately, a trade is not gonna do it here.
Blowing Zero's going over, picks up the kill, rolls back. Good job by him. Oh, but
almost pulls it off right there.
good mantle there. Oh, Anthony actually got back up. Anthony got a kill. Anthony's still going. Anthony in a 2v1. Oh my God, Anthony clutched it! Look at him get up!
Anthony with the play of the match right there, going off, and he's standing up, he's getting hyped, the crowd's getting into it. Ladies and gentlemen, someone just asked me to get hype in chat. That is hype, that helps, and let's go.
What a shot. I didn't think Anthony was going to pick it up. I thought it was over, but we're proven wrong there. It's going to be boom shot round. Blowing Zeros is going to be pushing in with Demi Falcon. They've got to be going with some momentum after that one.
Here we go, 4 versus 4 situation here. Let's see what they're running. I think they're running a 3 boom each. Yes, they are. Blowing Zeros gets 1. Let's see what they can do. Big fight. Brawl right now in the boom. All 5 members left in boom in this area. Anthony's going to pick up 1. Rosado stuck with the meat shield in the corner. You need to stay alive. Blowing Zeros, you have a man advantage. He's going to get
he gets taken out by Anthony.
And Rosado's going to get the melee right there. And Rosado technically clutches a 1 versus 2. And then Rayzilla in the middle. That's a 2 versus 3 clutch. Huge, huge mistake. But I'll say that's kind of neutralized because they kind of got very, I wouldn't say lucky, but they stole around the round before with Anthony tapping up right there.
And it's actually a really intense match right now. These guys are, whoever loses this, they could end up getting eliminated. Tucked In's trying their hardest to keep into this. They want to send it to map 5. Blowing Zeros, they're going to run the same strat. They're going to run a 2-1-1.
Got my boy Star Fox on the left here. Shot to Star Fox for making it out.
Looking at it, Rosado's pushing up on Snipe, has a good Lancer cross. Going to try to push that down. He's going to be aggressive here. Going to be pushing up on Anthony. Not sure if that's the best thing. He's smoked out. Watching that. Demi Falcon actually taking out Donatello. Oh, wow. Anthony taking out Rosado.
With a crisp 1 shot.
Yep.
A crisp 1 shot blind fire. That's like Gears 1 shot. Here we go. And Desolator needs to make a play here. 2 versus 3. It'd be.
Oh, and he's in a bad spot. There are Lancer crosses from everyone, and Blowing Zeros is coming up behind him. It's only a matter of time. Creed's going to get down. Anthony doing a good job holding over Rayzilla right there, and it looks like Tucked In are going to try to go up another map.
And what an epic match we've seen on Oldtown, guys. We've seen a lot of slower, stalemate-y Oldtowns so far in this tournament, but this one has not disappointed.
No, it has not at all.
Goliath, I'm going to thank you for the call. You called me out saying get hyped. The match is doing it for us, but we'll turn it up a notch too, as this match definitely deserves it. It's been a great one, guys. Back and forth. We saw one of the best King of the Hills we've seen so far, and now we are on Oldtown. Let's take a quick overhead match so we can see what they're doing.
They're pushing in. It's going to be the same thing. Now they've lost this fight twice. Now Blowing Zeros is going aggressive. Hits Creed, and he gets a clutch shot on him. Great job. Gets the double. Blowing Zeros is going off right now. Great job by Rosado getting that boom shot kill.
That was disgusting, but no, it's not even over. Blowing Zeros made such a huge play right there. Is he going to be able to get the third? Yes, he does. He picks up a kill at boom.
Anthony clutching it at 1v1.
But Dread loses the 1v in the middle, so what a back and forth round right there. We saw a double from Blowing Zeros, and we saw a double boom kill right there from Rosado, and in the end, it's a 1 versus 1 fight. Lots on the line here. This is game point 4 Tucked In. They are up 3-2 in rounds, I believe.
Yep, and you know, Ray may want to push this, even though it could cost him the round, because they've lost all the rounds that they've lost have been on top side.
Interesting.
So he may want to be a little bit more aggressive here. They've been running that 1-2-1, and it's actually been working very well against them. I don't know if they have a strat to counter that, but they definitely may want to try to be aggressive, but Anthony's not having any of it. I think his teammates are telling him just to back off, go to the next round, and we'll take it there.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I guess that's a smart play, but I will say Rayzilla hasn't been playing as on point as I've seen him play in the past, and Anthony's been going off. So with momentum in mind, right there, I'm telling my teammate, hey, try and fight this. I have trust, I have confidence, and honestly, that makes a statement.
Yeah.
It really makes a statement. When you fight a 1 versus 1, and you have the confidence to fight a 1 versus 1, that gets you, first off, it gets you momentum. Yeah. Second off, it gets in the other team's head. So either way, drawn out round. Look at the stats right now. Blowing Zeros, 9 kills, 6 downs. Going off. Right behind him is Anthony with 6 kills and 5 downs. 3-2 right now. They have control of this game, so I do agree with that stalemate at the end of the day.
We're going to watch Creed up here. He's going to see what they're going to be doing. They've been pushing in hard to the snipe. He's got front spawn on Cog. He's going in. Smokes are out. He's not going to get stunned up. Gets a good smoke over. Blowing Zero's pushing aggressive. He's 4-pointed, though. He gets him lower. Creed in 1v1. Oh, he got dropped down. Blowing Zeros picks it up. They're going to rotate it around.
Anthony's going to get down here. Huge fight. 3 versus 3. It's all up to this fight at snipe. Let's see what's going to happen here. Demi's going to
they got it down. Great Lancer cross. It looks like they're going to go to map 5.
And ladies and gentlemen, 3 versus 1 situation. It's not over yet. It's up on board with Rosado. Rosado downs 1. He's full red. He missed the kill barely. That could be the difference right there. He's going to break him. He could down him. He missed the second shot, but he bricked him. He's full red. Rosado's hitting so many good shots right here.
Rosado's trying to clutch it for his team. He does not want to go to the map 5. He wants to stay on Oldtown.
So many opportunities, and Rosado barely misses that one shot.
In the back. Oh, he goes down, and tucked in sends it to map 5.
Oh my goodness, Rosado almost was this close. So many small big opportunities right there to clutch, but he was not able to. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to game 5 in this. Is this the second? Yep. Again, guys, my name is Fallout. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Fallout with 2 T's. Joined here with Waldo for an epic map 5. And I am super, super excited to be casting this match. I'm thankful to be in this seat right now.
Blowing Zeros is really confident in his shotgun play right now, especially after that last match. But he's actually going to rotate top. They're going to actually use the same nades.
Interesting.
And they're trying to get the rotation down. Rosado's in a nade in the fight down low. He's fighting Demi-Falcon. Demi-Falcon hit him with a break. He's in trouble. Rosado's trying to move around cover, trying to hit his shots, not going to be able to get it. Desolate, Creed taking out Blowing Zeros on the top side of the map. Still watching this 1v1.
Rosado.
Good job by Rosado there, holding it together.
Literally running in circles around, who is it down low?
Demi-Falcon.
Running in circles, hitting some great back A prospect shots.
And a lot of headshots that round. I think that was 3 headshots from coming off of Affliction there. They're coming out strong, showing up on Clock Tower. This is do or die for both teams. Whoever wins this moves on. Other team is eliminated.
Someone asked about response time. I'm not sure if you guys are talking about the monitors, but so you guys do know, the monitors in this event have been amazing. The Samsung monitor is very small, so that's why you've seen players really play like they're at home, because they do feel comfortable here. Let's see what the strat is. You're going to see a 2-2 from the Locust squad, 2-2 from the Cog squad. They did a delayed rotation low just to help their teammates out. Nate and Digger picked up from tucked in here. Let's see what they can do with them.
They're actually holding it together really well right now. They know that they don't have topside control and they're outnumbered, and they don't want to give up the high side of the map. So Anthony and Dredd are trying to lock this out, making sure that they don't get pushed, because you can't push off that center block. Just watching how it's going. Rosado's pushing around. Gonna take out Blowing Zeros. Really close. He's actually down low. They've actually got great team fire on him. They're not going to be able to push.
Top of Rosado here. He's there you go.
There he goes. Ooh, gets taken out.
Rosado takes out 2 before he dies. That, my friends, is called breaking ice and putting your team in an advantage. Just like Nasty said yesterday, guys, Gears of War is great because one player can really make the difference in a round. But one player can put their team on their back and really go huge right there. And it is Rosado that makes the difference in that round. Playing very, very, very well right now in this entire tournament.
Yeah,
Hats off to Rosado.
And it's on Demi-Falcon. I would not be pushing up on this. I think that was a mistake call, just because of the Lancer crosses that were coming down. They're going to be trying to do this and trying to get back on to Demi-Falcon. He is in a 3v1 situation. He's a very good online player. I haven't seen he's done decently on land. He's going to try to hold it together. He's had some big plays, but he's in a tough situation here. Going to try to push him through jail. He's getting Lancer cross, and that's the thing when you get into these higher competitive matches. People don't want to push with shotguns. They're not going to do it like they do in ranked, where they're going to try to shotgun and bang you out in the jail. They're going to try to push you with Lancers and make sure they down you with good crosses. Definitely.
2-0 right now in favor of Affliction. Tucked in with their backs against the wall, guys. This is win or go home. Tucked in needs to change up what they're doing here. Let's do a quick overhead map and see what they're doing. It's going to be a 2 low again, so they're going to be on the same thing, more of the same, as they're on good side down low. Look at Rosado with the confidence to push that guy at nade. He's going to full red him, but no, he's also weak. Rosado playing very confident. I like it, but he's going to go down. It's going to actually cost him this round. So Rosado giving Tucked in a chance here.
Yep. He got pushed. That was a really smart play there. The Blowing Zeros and Demi ran over and rotated down. Actually got him with a good Lancer cross. He got a little too far on that truck, pushed over against the 50-50 on the map, and actually got down.
Yeah. Once again, we talked about it, putting the team on your back and making a play and making a difference. Sometimes it does actually turn against you. As Razil's going to actually neutralize right there. Blowing Zeros is going to go down. I'm not sure why Blowing Zeros was pushed up that far.
He was trying to get the fight and get the nade, and they actually collapsed on him, but he actually ran into a stacked team right there. So it's a 3D change-up
from Affliction, I will say.
Yep, and Creed's up top. He's actually on snipe side trying to hold that high side of the map, making sure that they can't push through jail. He's got right side advantage. going to be really hard for them to do this. One is flanking up from behind. Oh, I'm trying to catch the flank. Demi Falcon coming up. Great job by him, but it looks like Rosado and Affliction are going to be pushing across. Rosado with a nice double kill, and it's all left on Demi Falcon again, holding it on, trying to get a win.
Oh my goodness, that is demoralizing. A 4 versus 3. That is their opportunity to come back, and it would have been 2-1 versus a 3-0 deficit. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know how hard it is to come back from being down 3-0, especially in a Game 5. And Tuckton really needs to do something miraculous here.
They just got to get their communication up, I think. They're getting kind of quiet. They got to just kind of refocus here. It's not over. I've seen teams come back from this. They just have to play a little bit smarter. It looks like they're going to be running mirror strats. They're going to be pushing up top. Blowing Zeros is going to get stunned up by those nades. They're going to try to push up. Him versus Rosado. He's 4 red right now. He's got that 4 point. Anthony's getting hurt. Rosado's rotating around.
It's actually Rosado's the push. He's in a flank. So Rosado with the flank right there on Demi Falcon. Once again, Rosado controlling the fight from the 1v1 spot. He needs to stay alive there. He's going to get taken out. So here we go. Tuckton has an opportunity, and there we go. Dread shots, ladies and gentlemen, just went huge right there. 2 versus 1. Demi is full red, needs to stay alive, and he is going to. He's going to grab Snipe. They're going to slow it down.
No, he's going to go into the jail. They're not going to pick it up. He's going to actually sit there. He's actually in a very bad spot. They're just going to try to Lancer him out, get the poke on him. He's trying to hit that pop shot off of the cover and rotating down. He's good.
He's very weak right now. And to keep that ticker on him is he's going to stay hurt. No, he's not. He's going to push a 1v.
He's going to be pushing up. He's on Demi, and he's going to be full red.
He's going to get down. Great job right there by Demi, holding his ground. Most players see someone running at them, they turn and they sprint. But it's hot. It's a game of hot and cold. It's a game of cat and mouse in Gears of War 3. You got to be able to run, turn around, put some shots, keep running, etc. The game is very dynamic like that. And I was actually going to call out Dreadshot and saying he's the best communicator in the game, in my opinion. Very good communicator. I haven't heard him talking, getting his team hyped as much. But Dread went huge there with that big shotgun kill. So
it is, and they actually turned it up. They caught Rosado on that flank, washing it out. There's blowing Zeros again. He's throwing the smoke shot. This is where you try to aim that smoke at that pillar, hitting that guy, hitting him up with almost a 1.5 second stun lock.
And here we go, nades picked up by Rosado. And Demi's gonna be on the flank. Very good play by Demi there. But guess who's right behind him is Rosado with nades in his hand. Anthony needs to
Rosado push up on Reed.
Anthony missed that kill, and once again, I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but Rosado was actually rolling. Dread's going to pick up a kill on his own, and Blowing Zeros is going to get taken out. Oh my goodness, 1 versus 2. Their life is on the line, and Dread's going to go down.
And Affliction is staying in the tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing match. Waldo, it was a pleasure casting that one with you, man. That was a beauty. And we got some applause going from the crowd here. I appreciate the sportsmanship. Respect the sportsmanship here from everyone, as that was a great match, and everyone does realize it. GG's all around.